In the upheaval that was the Reformation, as the Western world wrestled with profound changes in religion and society, a chilling phenomenon arose from the shadowy corners of fear and superstition: the witch hunts. These were a time of suspicion and paranoia, of neighbor accusing neighbor, and of the macabre theater of witch trials. In this tumultuous era, witch trials spread across Europe like a contagion. The changing religious landscape played a large part in this. As the Catholic Church's grip loosened and Protestantism took root, there was an intense struggle for the souls of the faithful. Each side was eager to root out heresy and ensure adherence to its version of the truth. The Malleus Maleficarum, or The Hammer of Witches, was a manual for witch hunters published in 1486 by Heinrich Kramer, a German Catholic clergyman. This dark guidebook helped facilitate and legitimize the trials and executions of supposed witches. The Reformation, which kicked off just a few decades later, only served to amplify this existing fear of witches and the occult. In this fervor, figures like Matthew Hopkins emerged, the self-styled Witchfinder General of England. Operating in the mid-1600s, amidst the chaos of the English Civil War, Hopkins capitalized on the rampant fear and suspicion. He was responsible for the execution of as many as 300 women, leveraging the law and popular superstition in a reign of terror that lasted 2 years. The witch trials were also a reflection of social and economic shifts. The Reformation overlapped with the end of the Middle Ages and the start of the early modern period. It was a time of change and uncertainty. Women, often poor, old, or socially marginalized, bore the brunt of the witch accusations. In a time of crisis, they became convenient scapegoats. But as quickly as the witch hunt fever spiked, it began to ebb. By the late 17th century, the fervor of the witch hunts started to fade. Courts became increasingly skeptical of witch accusations. Over time, the Enlightenment brought with it a new reliance on science and reason, which further banished the witch hunts to the annals of history. It's a grim chapter in our history, these witch hunts, born of the cauldron of religious, social, and economic upheaval that was the Reformation. Yet they serve as a stark reminder of the dangerous extremes that fear and suspicion can lead to when allowed to override reason and compassion. Thank you for your passion for our collective past. Before you go, make sure to immortalize your presence by liking, subscribing, and add your thoughts in the comments below.